The North Alabama football spring game is this Thursday at the UNA Turf Fields. Come on out. The game starts at 6, 5 p.m. Gates open. Admission is free. There will be fun and activities for everyone, some bounce houses and slides for kids, a hospitality tent with some food and beverages for adults as well. Be sure to visit RoyalLions.com for more information. Previewing the spring game now with UNA defensive coordinator Steadman Campbell. And Coach Campbell, this defense has some key pieces back from a season ago. You got some newcomers mixing in as well. What have you seen from this bunch as a whole in spring training so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, number one, I've just really enjoyed being around them. I think they've done a great job of, kind of coming out every day, showing up, doing a really good job of trying to imitate what we're teaching, what we're putting in. Our new guys have fit in really well with the returners. So it's been a good group to be around, and so we're just, kind of coming along. We got about 5 practices left, and we're just kind of trying to get better each day.
Let's start with the defensive line. Micah Bland returns. He anchors that group, but I know you're looking to replace the production of a guy like Wallace Cowens Jr. Tell us what you've seen from the defensive line so far.
Yeah, Micah kind of starts with him. I think he's continued to do a really good job. He's kind of going to be our leader on defense, I would say, and so he's done great. Talking about the production, and we've got a couple guys to replace, but I think Tyler Ankoviak's really had a good spring. He's a kid that's been here, in the program now, maybe 3 or 4 years, and he's continued to improve. Phil Osai, who we signed at the break, has really done a good job, and we've got some young guys coming and got some other guys. So, I look at that group, and we may not have a guy that looks like Wallace, but I feel really confident and comfortable with that group. Coach Upshaw's done a great job with them.
Staying in the box with the linebackers, DeLawrence Butler finished second on the team in tackles this season ago. Some veterans like Caleb Dawson and Jacob Cummings are both back as well. What have you seen from that linebacker core, and what kind of improvement have you seen?
Yeah, we're really thin in numbers right now during spring. That's a position that's still wide open. Those guys have continued to work, and we've challenged them, we've pushed them. To be a really good defense, you've got to be good at linebacker, and so those guys have shown up. They've gone to work every day, and we've got a few guys coming in, and that may be a spot that we look for some help as well. But DeLawrence, and Jacob, we've got some guys, Caleb, that have played a lot of snaps. Christian Jones was a young man we signed at the break that has come in and done a really nice job. So, it's a good group. We got Aiden Robinson there that has, been a guy that's played both kind of Mike and Will, but they've done a really good job, and it's just one of those positions that we've got to get better at, as number one this spring goes, but also the fall, and those guys have done a good job.
Let's wrap it up with the secondary. Kyrie Fields was the leading tackler a season ago. He highlights that group. I know you got some other returnees, a lot of new faces as well. Have they all mixed in together?
Yeah, I think Coach Ferris and Coach Jackson have done a good job with that group. It's always hard, on the defensive side, especially in the secondary, when this is the second spring in a row that we've kind of gone up against our offense that's been new. So it's been an adjustment for our guys. It's been hard to just kind of set our base defense in when we're trying to get lined up and adjust to what we see from the offensive side. But we've got some returners and some old heads. Jeffrey Battle, Kyrie Fields, Terrell Bailey, Jonathan Jordan. We've got some mix with some new guys, and Barry Womack and Justin Douglas have stepped right in and done a really good job. And it's a group that last year led the conference in interceptions, and we're going to look to do the same. And those guys have come out and done a great job up to this point.
Last thing, Coach, what excites you most about this defense getting to sort of play in front of the fans on the turf field out there?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. It'll be a little unique. We'll be obviously at the practice fields with crowds right on us. I'm going to have to do a really good job of controlling my tongue and my temper. But, listen, I think our kids are going to look forward to it. I know they're looking forward to it. I think they're going to enjoy it. I just want, what we always preach during the season. We want guys, getting lined up in the right spot, running 100 miles an hour to the ball, and having fun doing it.
Coach Campbell, we appreciate the time. We're looking forward to Thursday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.